Hello everybody, yes, I have in fact got a bunch of DVDs, a mystery bag, a lucky bag if you will, that I have been gifted and I'm going to open on camera. I'm just aware that my microphone is maybe a little in the way, that's probably not as bad, and yes, I have been gifted a large, well, someone's DVD collection, pretty much. It's someone who actually watches the channel as well. Hello, Haley, thank you for this video. And yes, the reason that I point that out is because I have a fairly extensive DVD collection. When I was like a teenager slash when I started college and I was only working part-time, I couldn't really justify buying 4Ks and Blu-rays because I was working like 2 or 3 days a week, so I got DVDs, especially from CEX. That was a lifesaver, them 50-cent movies. And yeah, the fact that this person who gave them to me watches the podcast means I might get a bunch of older ones, which is pretty cool. Yes, it is a fairly curated collection. That being said though, I'm missing a bunch of stuff. I am now actively collecting 4Ks and Blu-rays, and you may see behind me, you may not, hopefully not, because I don't want to spoil it. I have a couple of little additions to the 4K / Blu-ray collection, but that'll be a whole separate video when everything comes. I placed like 4 orders and I'm still waiting on a couple to come, and then I'll do a whole separate video on updating my boutique Blu-ray collection because I'm a big snob now. But in the meantime, yes, I'm going to open these 2 large bags full of DVDs. We'll kind of go through them, talk about the movies, talk about which ones I'm adding to the collection, which ones I maybe already have, and I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be any that I'm not going to keep, but if I don't already have them, but we'll just kind of, we'll see what we have here. Don't even know if you can hear me, but yeah, 2 big old bags full of DVDs, so let's get into it. Start with the smaller bag. I'm just gonna, I don't know if I should root around because I don't know if the sound is going to be annoying in the microphone, so I might just cut that part out, but let's go lucky dip and find the first one. Don't know what it's going to be. Home Alone. That's pretty cool. I don't think I own any of the Home Alone movies. It's all 4 Home Alone movies, except there's one missing, but I'm sure it just fell out. But yeah, happy days. Adding it to the collection because I do not own Home Alone as far as I'm aware. You see, this is the thing, I haven't bought a DVD in so long, so I don't know if I do or not have it. I'm 90% sure I don't have any of the Home Alone movies. Next up, One Day, Anne Hathaway, Jim Sturgis. I don't think I've ever heard of this, because just because I haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's not amazing. One Day with Anne Hathaway, based on the #1 best-selling book. Interesting. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. We got a King Kong. I don't have this either. The Peter Jackson King Kong 3-disc set. Wow, this is obviously back when DVDs only had a certain amount of storage. So the film is in part 1 and part 2. That's pretty funny. But let's see, what do we got here? It's got 43 minutes of deleted scenes, outtakes, the behind the scenes. That's pretty cool. Added to the collection most definitely. Oh, amazing, although I think I already have it. No, I don't. I do. It's The Inbetweeners. It's a classic. I might even just give this to someone anyway because it's The Inbetweeners. It's amazing. Our American audience may not have seen The Inbetweeners. It is a seminal TV series in Europe. I'm not gonna say in the UK because I'm Irish. But yeah, no, it's a seminal comedy series. It's amazing. I already have it. Of course I do. It's The Inbetweeners. It's great. Oh, nice. Okay, another series, another important series, but one I actually haven't seen and my girlfriend really wants to watch. The complete Gavin and Stacey collection. She will really appreciate that I now own this because very much going into the collection. And lastly, Hotel Rwanda, which I think I already have. I do, but I haven't seen it yet, so maybe this is a bit of a inspiration for me to watch it. Right, that was the little bag out of the way. I'm gonna have to move the big bag. Again, I'll cut the moving it around because I'm sure the noise is really annoying on the microphone. Class, we've got Heat. I already have it. Amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch Heat. It's incredible. Hell yeah, I don't have this either. It is the complete Rocky anthology. Happy days. I don't even think I own like the first Rocky, so this is great. Wow, I'm really like beefing up the collection here. I'm surprised at how few duplicates there are so far. Whoa, still in the wrapping, The Big Short, which I've never seen, which is crazy. And I also don't think I own it, so again, I'm really surprised at how few of these I already own. This is pretty great. We have Love Hate, but there's no disc in there. I actually think I have the Love Hate box set. I don't. I actually don't have the Love Hate box set. But yeah, there's no disc in there. So it may appear somewhere else. Airplane, class, amazing movie. Do I own it? Oh my god, I don't. This is insane. I don't own Airplane either. Wow, there is hundreds of DVDs there. I can't believe that there's so few duplicates. Genuinely, this is crazy. Zoolander, I actually watched this for the first time, like literally a week and a half ago, and I thought it was great. I do already own it, but yeah, I only recently watched Zoolander, and yeah, like 2001: A Space Odyssey references, The Godfather, the gasoline fight, Alexander Skarsgård. It's great. Zoolander's great. The Anchorman, again, Legend of Ron Burgundy. Think I have that? My God, I don't. This is hilarious. I don't have this either. Wow, I'm getting so many films that I just assumed I had, which is pretty great. The Field. This is obviously an Irish movie. Sean Bean, John Hurt. Well, it's Irish, so I'm certainly going to keep it. But yeah, I don't think I've even heard of The Field. Class. Adding it to the collection. Wind That Shakes the Barley. It is a crime that I have not seen this movie yet. It is like everyone in Ireland's universal consensus that this is the greatest Irish movie ever made, and I still haven't seen it. It's got Cillian Murphy in it, Liam Cunningham, directed by Ken Loach. I will watch this soon, because yeah, I do already have it as far as I'm aware. Well, I do already have it, but yeah, it is a disgrace that I haven't seen this movie yet, and I will watch it soon, I promise. Stardust. Wow, I watched this on holidays when I was very young. It's got a stacked cast. It has Stardust, Michelle Pfeiffer, De Niro, Charlie Cox, Ricky Gervais, Peter O'Toole. What a bizarrely stacked cast. But yeah, I remember watching this when I was like 7 or 8 when we went on holidays to like Tenerife. And we had a DVD player with us, and there was DVDs already there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, there's a lot in here, so I'm going to maybe speed things up a bit. The Adventure of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. That is a film that I have seen all over boutique Blu-rays and stuff, so I'm going to keep it, definitely. Crazy Heart, Jeff Bridges. There's no disc in there, unfortunately, because I haven't seen that, so I would have kept that. Sex and the City, the movie. I have actually seen Sex and the City, the movie. It is dog shit. It is a terrible movie. Yeah, not a fan of Sex and the City, the movie. I haven't seen the series, but I'm sure I would love it just as much. Ocean's 11, I already have. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Blades of Glory. Haven't seen this since I was younger. I'm going to keep it because, yeah, it's a stupid movie that I loved as a kid, so definitely going to keep. Ooh, what is this packaging? Secret Window and Identity. Double feature box set. That's cool. Really interesting type of packaging anyway. Talladega Nights, there's no disc in there, unfortunately. The Pianist, I only just watched this for the first time recently as well. It is absolutely incredible. I don't think I own it, so I'm gonna keep it for sure. Yeah, unbelievable movie. Fuck Roman Polanski, but the movie's great. Forrest Gump, of course I already have it. It's Forrest Gump. It's Forrest Gump. What more can you say about Forrest Gump? Casino, I already have it. It's great. Yeah, the scene where House of the Rising Sun plays, chills. Elf, the most overrated Christmas movie ever made. Yeah, I do not like. Actually, no, that's probably The Bishop's Wife. But I'm not a big Elf fan. I'm sorry. Don't really like Elf. Should probably rewatch it, but I'll keep it. Who knows? Maybe my opinion on Elf may change. Bourne Identity. I own all of the Bourne films. They're class. Love the Bourne films. The first 3 are all amazing. Oh, Skyfall. Skyfall's great. I actually don't know if I have that. I do, but it's great. Skyfall's great. Probably the second best Daniel Craig Bond film. Casino Royale is just too good. The Holiday. Want to talk about a Christmas movie that's really good? The Holiday. Yes. My heart's not made of coal. There are plenty of great Christmas movies, and The Holiday is a very good one. It's very enjoyable. The Green Mile. This made 16-year-old Harry sob like a little boy when he watched it. It's incredible. The Green Mile. I'm 90% sure I already have it though. Trading Places. Again, unfortunately no disc inside because I would have kept that because I've not seen it yet. Oh, what? Oh, I'm annoyed that I already own this because I was not expecting to see Chopper. I've seen it before, I have it already. Chopper is a crazy Australian film with Eric Bana. It's based on a real life criminal. Yeah, I already have Chopper, but like I'm raging that I already have it because that would have been such a great pull had I not already owned Chopper. The Hurricane. I don't have this. I've never seen this. I know it's about Denzel Washington who plays a boxer. Keeping it. Denzel is great. Righteous Kill with De Niro and Pacino. What? Oh, okay, so this is the other one. So they had Heat, and then they had their other film that they were both in, which I haven't seen, and 50 Cent is also in it. Yes, De Niro, Pacino, and 50 Cent. All three of them keeping it, definitely. Still in the wrapping, Silver Linings Playbook. I have it. It's great. It's a really, really great film. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is fantastic in this, and she's like ridiculously young when this was made. And yeah, she is fantastic in this film, as is Bradley Cooper and Robert De Niro. It's a great film. Safe Haven, Josh Duhamel and a woman I've never heard of. This is a real mom looking movie, if I'm honest. Don't know if I'll be keeping it. American Gangster, I already have it. Ridley Scott at it again. Yeah, he's got some great films, he's got some not so great films, and I feel like this is kind of in the middle. I do like American Gangster. Right, next up, The Greatest Showman. Never seen it, adding it to the collection. The Notebook. Never seen it, adding it to the collection. Prisoners. Very much have seen it. Think I own it already, just bear with me. I don't own Prisoners. I do now. Happy days. Great movie if you haven't seen it already. T2, Trainspotting. Funnily enough, I have the first one and I have not seen the second one, so adding it to the collection, this is great. Oh, class. Miracle on 34th Street. It's both of them, but mainly class because it's got the 1947 one, Edmund Gwenn, which we have covered on the podcast already. Big fan of that movie. There's Home Alone 2, sticking it in the collection. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I have actually not seen before, believe it or not. A David Fincher film, and adding it to the collection. Who would have thunk it? This is insane, because admittedly, there's not much left here, and I cannot believe how few duplicates there were. The Killing of John Lennon. Huh. Who's in it? I've never heard of this. I have never heard of this before. The Killing of John Lennon. I'm gonna add it to the collection because I'm curious. Now, rounding things off, I've got two more films. I believe I own both of them. Definitely already own It's a Wonderful Life, which we've covered on the podcast before. And as far as I'm aware, it does come in a lovely slipcover, but funnily enough, I think this is the exact version that I already have. The slipcover version. And Captain Phillips to round things off, which yeah, again, as far as I'm aware, I do already own. But yeah, that was a fairly successful unboxing, if you will, because yeah, I am very surprised at how few duplicates there were there. That is the whole collection that I have been gifted. Again, Haley, thank you very much for making this video possible. I will add them all in there. You can check out my Letterboxd to see the updated list of everything I have. Years ago on my personal YouTube channel, I made a DVD collection haul, and to be honest, I can't think of any DVDs I bought since then, so it's more or less unchanged since then. But yeah, as I said, look out for my next video in this sort of mini series that I'm doing, because it got a pretty fun reception whenever I did the Frank Capra video. And that'll be a update to my 4K and Blu-ray collection whenever, you know, the rest of the orders all come, because I want to do one big video of the stack that I got. I even pre-ordered a new 2025 release. Well, it's an old film, but the label is doing a version of it in 4K with a load of stuff this year. So yeah, hopefully that comes in time as well, because it's meant to come out in January, so that'll be great. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do comment below if there's any of those films that you've never seen before, maybe some of those films that you have that you'd recommend that maybe I haven't seen. And yeah, again, the support's been great on these sort of physical media videos. I will probably go out of my way to buy a Bluetooth or a handheld microphone so I can do some Blu-ray / 4K hunt videos in Dublin, because that'll be great fun. I'll go to the IFI and Tower Records and all that, where all the good stuff is. But yeah, in the meantime, yeah, just keep supporting the channel. I'd really appreciate it, and thank you very much. Your likes and your comments in particular mean a lot. So yeah, I'll see you all soon on the Golden Hour Film Podcast. Thank you very much. Goodbye.